Alright guys, got the Vette fired up, finished up all the wiring, and it's in the learning mode right now while idling. Pretty low on fuel, so we're grabbing fuel for it right now to get some more fuel in it so we can finish up the learning process during the idle, and then we can take it out for the first drive and do its learning process and have it do its learning curve while it's driving. So it turned out pretty cool. Things fired right up on the initial startup. No leaks, no problems, so pretty cool. All right guys, the Corvette's all done. Owner's coming to pick it up today, and there's all the old stuff. So there it is, all done. And we got to move this thing so we can swap cars around. So I'll hop in it and do a little fire up and kind of show you the throttle response of this thing. So. There's a fuel pump priming. Quick video of it outside. Dude, that throttle response is nuts. Pretty amazing. So he is good to go. Okay guys, we got the Model A rear end all done and put back together. Got it rebuilt, just got finished up assembling it. It was my first time ever doing an early Ford rear end. Jason got the actual rear end itself all built, and then I just went through today and got it all reassembled. So tomorrow we will probably hook up the parking brake and such as we get everything slid back in. So basically what we'll be doing is jacking the back of the car up just a little bit more. And this all as one unit will go into the car. Since the drive shaft and torque tube's a fixed unit, you can't put it in afterwards. So this whole unit goes in as one. And then that should be slid back underneath it. And then we can go through and do some of the final touches and get it all buttoned back up and fired back up and get this thing out the door. We got the Model A back together. So I got the rear end back up underneath it. Just got to bleed the brakes and then put those axle stoppers back in. And then it'll be wiring in the turn signal switch, which you see hanging down over there. And then put the new ballast resistor in that'll hopefully fix the misfire that this thing had. And it should be cleaning it up and giving it back to the owner. So we're pretty good on that. I wish I would have filmed a little bit of putting that rear end together. It was kind of one of those things that had to get done and had to get it together quickly. So I didn't really want to take time to film it, but at least filmed it all together. But yeah, it looks pretty good under there. So everything's all bolted up tight. Parking brake lines are all back together. So they're in pretty good shape. Getting towed back in the Model A. first test drive after fixing the rear end. Didn't go well, although the rear end's good. Everything else is good, just having issues with the engine still. Just our luck. Okay, got a Charger hood in here for a buddy of mine. That was a custom hood I did about a year ago. Cut the entire center of this hood out and hand-made my own fiberglass scoop. And pretty neat hood. Turned out awesome. It was to clear pretty big Whipple blower he's got on there. Kind of what I did was took the factory fiberglass scoop that was there, cut it up and used it for my, I don't know, base, I guess. And then handmade some pieces of steel right here for my bucks for the fiberglass. And then hand molded the fiberglass to those guys and made that shape you see here. And then kind of hand laid my fiberglass everywhere else and made it. And it turned out awesome. I never filmed anything on it, just a bunch of pictures. I might insert a little slideshow with some pictures of it. But yeah, it's just dirty right now because I just kind of wiped it down because it was dusty. Right now, I guess this scoop is catching so much air, the hood's vibrating at high speeds when he is out at the drag strip. So, got these guys out, got this back side taped up, got my center measured, and what I'm gonna do is actually use these templates to make some speed holes through here. And what that'll do is allow the air to pass through the scoop and out the back of these, which will also probably pull some heat out of the engine bay out through the back of the hood. And then once I drill those, I'll touch up the insides of those holes. And after that, should be ready to give this thing a good wet sand and re-clear. And then he should be set. All right, got my holes made, well, marked. So, should be ready to go ahead and drill them out and start making them work. So, probably take a video of it when we're done. All right, guys, got the Charger hood wet sanded this morning, and I didn't film any of that, but got it all wet sanded down, wiped down, and just finished re-clearing it and got it out in the sun so it can cure before we install it back on the car. Probably, that's Wednesday right now, so probably Friday evening, but here it is. Fresh out of the gun. There's the speed holes. Still so fresh you can smell it.